All right, let's talk about Facebook here. You have a personal Facebook page where you have your friends. For instance, here I have 502 friends. But we also have a VFG corporate Facebook page. And every day, once or twice a day, we are posting different items that are there for you to use and help stimulate some interest in VFG in your own world. For instance, here this morning we had one with Albert Einstein. So the question is then is how best to effectively grab this material from the corporate site and eventually reach over here to your world and your friend group. So we have created a kind of an intermediate oh, tongue-tied. How about a middle step right here, which is a VFG Facebook business page. You can create these on your own. Of course, we also have it available for you to get through in the back office. But the idea here is that this is a business page. Okay, it doesn't necessarily reach out specifically to your friend network. You're going to build new friends that choose to say, hey, I like what you're doing here. This is also very useful if you're going to do Facebook paid advertising. So you're bringing them to this page. But again, how best to do this? Because there are kind of holes that you can fall in and not have it work the best. So let's start over here on the corporate site, and I'm going to show you exactly the steps that you'll want to take. So let's do the simple one first. A graphic. It shows up here on the corporate site. Now what you don't really want to do is hit share here. Okay, when you share, what it's going to ask you is oh, you want to share this, and do you want to share it on a page you manage, or perhaps you want to share it on your own timeline? Your timeline is your personal friends. You can even share it on a friend's timeline, even though that's kind of bad form, but you can do it. You can even post it in a group. But if you're sharing this page here, they're going to then come back to the corporate website. Now, the idea is that you're marketing for building your own business, and therefore you really want to drive them to contact you and perhaps not just the corporate interface page here. So what we want to do then is we want to take this graphic and download it to your own computer, and then you're going to actually upload it and make it a brand new post. So for most of us, we can right click on a graphic and we come up with a menu, and then what we're going to do is we're going to actually not save link as, we are going to save image as. That way it downloads specifically to our computer. Many people prefer to put it into a document folder or a picture folder. You know, I've got a place I call Facebook Images, and so I would save it. It comes up with this long number, but you'd want to make it something simple. And as you can, let's see, I'm going to show you something. Here I already have saved it. Right here is Einstein's quotes. So let's say I type in right here Einstein's quotes. Okay, Einstein quotes. Okay, so I'm going to save that to my desktop. Okay, then I'm going to go over to my business page, and I want to post it here. So I'm going to just click on photo video. I'm going to upload it. So I click on the upload link, and then it's gonna, because I've been doing this often, it goes straight to my Facebook Images. So I'm gonna choose the one I just downloaded. Now it's uploading it into Facebook. It'll load up here. Loading. Almost there. Okay, and then I say post. And then Facebook thinks one more time. And then there it is. So now I have posted it brand new, and this is in my business account, Virtual Financial Group, Steve Leadham. Now I noticed something also over at the on the corporate site. Well, gee, we have a brand new, awesome looking Facebook cover image. You know, I want that image. I want to put it on mine because I've got last month's. I want this month's. Okay, same idea. So first you want to actually click left click, and you want to look at this graphic like this. And now on this one we're going to right click and we're going to save image as. And we'll say that's the cover and it's June, so I'm going to say June. And so now I've saved that to my desktop. I'm going to go back to my business page. I'm going to roll over the image and change cover pops up. I click on change cover. I click on upload photo. Again, it pops over to my folder that I've already placed it in. And there we go. I hit save changes. And now I have a beautiful new updated cover photo. Now, there are more, let's say, detailed or bigger kind of posts. This one has a lot of words and it's got a graphic. So let's say we want to bring that one over. Same idea. Let's first start with the graphic. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to save image as. I type in Digital Empire. See, I've actually have it already, so I'm not going to do it again. Okay. Then I'm going to grab the text because that's a great text, and I'm going to copy that. Now I pop over to my page. Okay. Now I'm going to upload the photo. Just as we did with Einstein, we're going to go with Digital Empire. And then it says say something about your photo. This is where I'm going to paste the information. And I'm going to hit post. And so now I have the identical post that we had on the corporate site, but it's a fresh new post created by me. One last example is that sometimes you will see on a post, let me keep scrolling down here because we'll find one, you will see a post that has a URL in it. This is a good one here. So this is a video. Okay. Let me make a statement here real quick. These are hashtags. You don't need to put those in. And if you aren't familiar with them, then I would really say don't even worry about it. It's just something that we put in to help focus in other social media circles. So let's just move beyond that. Okay, so let's say we want this video here. Okay, this video is being pulled from an outside source. So let's first click on that and see what's going on. Oh, and in this case, it loads right up here in this window. And it's pulling this address we see down below it. I'm going to pause this before it starts playing. Oh. Okay, so let's pause. There we go. I'm going to grab this text. Oh, that text doesn't grab. Well, let's see. So occasionally you'll come across something and say, well, how do I get that? Let's click here on Watch on YouTube. Okay, so that opens another window for me. Now, as you notice, I have one window and I have different tabs on the top of my window. That's how I like it. Sometimes your computer may be set that it opens up a brand new window that kind of sits on top of your window. So, okay, so here at YouTube, we hit the share button down here.
True desire in the heart.
Pause the thing. So if you hit the share button, I prefer here to grab this text, and then I copy the text, and then I go back. Actually, I'm going to go back into not the corporate site, I'll go into my site, and I'm going to make a new post. So I'm going to post that link right here. And when you post a brand new link, Facebook then goes and grabs what is that content. So now it puts it there. Let's see what else we had though text-wise. They said great video you'll want to see and hear. So let's copy that text. And again, we're going to place it right on the top. I'll move that one down a little bit, move that up a little bit, and I will paste. And now I hit post. So that's how you'll bring over something with a website link. So now you can also add a website link in a post. So let me show you. Let's say I wanted to really just focus on posting today my VFGpro.com landing page. Actually, let's put, I'm going to do my business site, so /biz. Okay. Now Facebook is now looking, because I put in a live URL, they're looking and they're going to find the page. And I actually have 6 choices of pictures here, but you know, I really don't want any of these pictures because I want to put something from the corporate site. So that means I need to get rid of this. So there's a little X there. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go over to the corporate site because the corporate site has some cool things. Let's see, what do I want? How about it's your day off? What's your agenda? I think that's kind of cool. So we're going to right click, we're going to save image as, we are going to then say underwater, and then I'm going to go over back to mine, and then I'm going to upload the underwater photo, and then I'll post. So now I have a graphic and I've got a link to my site. This is really still step 1. Okay, I'm building up my content for my business site. But remember, my existing warm, friendly friends are over here on my personal page, and so I do want to bring over a post to share with them. For instance, here back on May 29th, Steve Leadham, shared Virtual Financial Group Steve Leadham's photo. So consider myself 2 different entities. I've got my group entity, my business one, and then I've got my personal one. So how do I do that effectively? Because there's a way that you could try to do it and it not come through. I want everyone to look in the upper light blue bar. There is this line here, and this is critical. It says right now you're posting, commenting, and liking as Virtual Financial Group Steve Leadham. So anything I'm doing here on this page right now, I'm doing as my business page. But if I want to share this, to my friends, I want to actually share it as Steve Leadham. So I'm going to click on Change to Steve Leadham. And so now I'm posting, commenting, and liking as Steve Leadham. That's the key thing you need to do. Otherwise, you're going to kind of just in a cycle on your page be sharing something to your own page to your same group, and you don't want to do that. You want to bring it over to your friends. So when you are now brought your posting, commenting, and liking as yourself, let's say I really did like this one. What's your personal vision? So I'm going to share this. When I hit share, now it says on your own timeline, and it knows that I'm Steve. I'm not the business VFG Pro Steve. So I'll just say great idea, and then I'll hit share. So it's posting to my timeline. So now if I go to my personal page, you'll see that there it is. Steve shared VFG Steve's information, and it's about Digital Empire. And of course, ultimately, it comes down to your newsfeed page and all of your friends' newsfeed page, because this is where it happens. This is where everyone watches. So you'll see when you post something, and if your newsfeed is set to most recent, then you'll see it pop up here. And if all of your friends are on right now and they're set to recent, then they'll see it pop up there. And that's how you share an information going back over to Virtual Financial Group Steve Leadham, because ultimately that's what you're hoping for. You're going to build some interest with your current friends to say, Steve's got something going on. They'll click on the link, and when they do that, it will take your friend then over into your business page, and they can see even more. So I hope this little video tutorial has helped understand what it's all about in regards to posting from the corporate VFG website and making it a transition all the way over to your friends. So thanks for your time, and good luck with Facebook.